Hello, Cherries. Welcome to Live Jerry Cherry Sunday, episode 76. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to play 2-5-1 turnaround for blues jazz guitar. Just want to say hello to some of my friends here in the chat. Give you a round of applause for coming and hanging out here today, this Sunday. Rocking the Rockies. Happy Sunday, David Belcher. Happy Sunday. Uncle Ian. Turning in. Ian from Scotland. Wishing I was in Scotland tonight. So good to see you, Uncle Ian. It's been a while, but very, very cool to see you. And Tom G. Hello, Tom G. What's happening? So we have some fun things going on today. This is a great lesson and something you could really use in your blues playing. And I hope that you find it useful, and we'll get to it in just 1 second. But first, we're going to get a little caffeinated here. Take a little sip from my Jerry Cherry mug here. What are you guys drinking? I know what Uncle Ian's drinking. He's got some Brewdog IPAs going on over there in Scotland. So cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put a timestamp in the lesson so you know you can get right to it so you don't have to hear all this chitter chatter here early on. But good morning, Kelly. So good to see it. Yep, that's right. Uncle Ian's got the Brewdog. Ever since you turned me on to those, that's all I get now. It's awesome. So and also guys, check out Uncle Ian. He just made some great guitar recording that's really, really, really cool. And if you can, share that somehow. Share your page if it's on your YouTube channel. I saw it on LinkedIn. But share that for sure. So I know that you got the Brewdog kicking. That's right. What about you, Kelly? I know you have some delicious coffee going on there. I know it's 1 o'clock here, but some of us need to stay caffeinated. All right. So good to see you guys. We're gonna rock with this one. So without any further ado, let's get right to it. I basically came up with just a little loop, a 12-bar blues progression. It's really, really simple. But I'm going to show you a trick to easily spice it up a little bit and add some tension so that you could, just add some stuff, some taste to your blues playing, So you have a YouTube channel, yes, but the one I uploaded yesterday will be on there soon. Okay. The Ian Beck tune. Yeah, I call it the Ian Beck. But actually, there's another title. You could title it. I was thinking about it. And I had mentioned that in that comment. Fitting for a rainy day. Fitting for a rainy day. Because it has raindrops in the back of it. It's a beautiful piece. It sounds like Jeff Beck. And it's just wonderful playing. Feel, tone, everything. Yeah, it's really, really, really cool. And but what I'm going to do here today is much simpler. But it's a start and it's a beginning to adding to the next level of blues. And I learned that you can't really jump too far in these things. You want to just kind of stay one step at a time and really kind of get it under your fingers and under your hat so that you could really get it. So it's going to be an E, key of E. And I have just a clean sound on, a little bit of a boost here with my hot tone blues pedal. And I'm on my front pickup, the bridge pickup of the Strat, so it's really bright. Especially up here. So hopefully you guys could hear all that stuff. Let me know if you could hear everything. All right, so let's go ahead and play this thing. Alrighty. All right, here we go. Let's do it. It's 12-bar blues in E. Let's do it up here. Right sound? Yeah. All right. Well, that's basically it right there. Just a simple 12-bar blues, and yeah, hopefully you dug that. There's a lot of little tricks in there. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that and found it helpful. It's really quick, but I'm going to go ahead and just break it down for you. That's what's going to take most of the time here. And so hopefully all is good. And right on. So basically it's just a 12-bar blues in E. And I'm playing it like this. Into a fast 4 chord. And then I'm playing a 2-5-1 to the A chord. And what that means is, actually let's back up a second. I'm actually playing just a 5 chord to the 1 of to this 4 chord. So I'm playing an E chord. There's this delay. So I'm going 1, 2, and then I'm playing a really quick. This is the way I'm thinking about it as far as the lead goes. But the rhythm is just a 12-bar blues like this. An A. B7. So it's a regular 12-bar blues, which I know all you guys know very well. And it's the Rainy Day tune from Ian. Tom was saying that they're dead tired last week on Facebook. Yeah, well, Fortune, I get my Fortune Friday fix every Friday at 7 o'clock. He's amazing. You got to do it tired or not. You just got to pull through. You got to do it. And he was flying solo. Great guitar player, Fortune Esposito. And so back to this. Now what I'm going to do is, now check this out. When you got the 1, 4. Now right here, I'm going to play a 2-5 to the 4 chord. And you could start that on the 4th measure, because you have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and 5. That should be where the A is. And on the 6, I'm playing just a diminished chord. I'm going up a half step and playing a diminished. Like that. Then back to the E. Yeah. So it's a 6. And then before the B chord, I'm doing the same thing. So wherever I can, I'm just adding a 5 chord leading to the next chord. And it's basically like a subdominant chord, because it gives it a little bit more tension, and you could create riffs around that. So you have, and so sometimes you can't always play the 2 and the 5, and you don't have a whole measure to do that. You might only have a half a measure. So in those cases, I just played the 5 chord. I left out the 2. Like going into the 4 chord here, from the E, from the fast 4, there's only like 1 bar. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what I would do is on the 3 and 4 of the first bar, where it's 1, 2, 3, right here, I would just go to the 5 of A, which is basically an E7. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. And I accentuated that in the riff, and I'll show you that in a minute. And then 1 bar on the A, on the 3 and 4, I played the 5 chord going back to E, so I played a B. So it would essentially sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here's a 2, 5 to the A. Because there I have 1 whole bar to play that with. 2, 3, 4. And that would be 5, 2, 3, 4. Then it diminished 6. Which leads right back to the E again. 7, 2, 3, 4. And on the 8th bar, I have a whole bar to play a 2, 5, 1. So 1, 2, 8, 2, 3, 4 to the B. So it'd be 9, 2. And once again, going from the 5 to the 4 chord, you only have 1 bar. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to play a 5 chord on the 3rd beat of that bar. So you have 9, 2, 3, 4. And that 5 chord is basically the 5 chord of A. So you have a. And then once again, you only have 1 bar on here. 1, 2. And then I'm going to play a 2. And then just a regular turnaround. And if you're not sure, hopefully you're getting this so far. Let me know if you have any questions about this stuff. And if you want to know what the 2, 5, 1, and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And if you don't know what a 2, 5, 1 is, generally, it's basically the 2 chord and the 5 chord of the key or the chord you're going to. Like, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 7 notes in a major scale. So you have the 2 chord. Every note has a chord. So the 2nd note is a 2 chord. The 5th note is a 5 chord. And in E, for instance, going to A, the 2 chord would be a B minor. It would be an E7 that leads to the A right there. So, yeah. And then once again, I'm going back to the E, so it would be a 5 chord, which is a B7 of E. See, all these 7 chords create tension that resolve. Like this chord. This chord resolves to here. This chord resolves to here. And just like when you go to the 5 to the B, you're hitting a. So all these chords resolve. So you can come up with interesting riffs because of these dominant chords. All right, David Belcher, super chat. That is so awesome. David Belcher, appreciate it. Oh, man, that means a lot to me. That is very cool. I'll give you a round of applause for that. This is something that's very new to me because I get super chats now because I hit 1,000 subscribers about a couple weeks ago, and now I'm eligible for that. And that's very cool of you. You didn't have to do that, but it's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I could buy another coffee. Which cheers if you guys are drinking, enjoying the Sunday. It's beautiful out. It's been rainy. I know it's rainy in Scotland, and I know it's rainy in Scotland because Uncle Ian wrote a great song, and please share that, like I was saying, because it's just beautiful playing and tone. And I got a really good feeling that Ian knows a lot about what I'm talking about right now. If you listen to that tune. Okay. So let's go to the other camera right here. And let's break down how I played the lead on that. Basically, on the first chord, I started off with just the 7th note over the E chord. 1, 2, and then I played an E arpeggio, E7 arpeggio on the 3rd beat, because you have 4 notes for each measure, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 3, 4, I played the E7 that led to an A note. So I started on the 7th of the E chord, and then I played arpeggio to the A. So that leads to the A. And then really quick, I played a B7 going back to the E, starting on the 3rd, the 3, the 5th, the 7th, back to the E, the 3rd of E. See how that falls back to the E? So I played back to the E. And then I did a, what did I do? So the first chord was a, and I waited, and then I did the turnaround here. Here's where I had a full 2-5-1. So I played up the B minor 7, the minor 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, because it gives me a chromatic to go to the 3rd of the 5th chord, because it's a 2-5-1. B minor 7, E minor 7, no, E 7. So this chord chromatically goes to the 3rd. See that? Now what? What did I do there? Now what? I did something a little bit different because I didn't want to do the same thing I did at the last pass. So I play the B minor 7, E7 to the A. On the 4th bar, no, on the 5th bar is where I am right now. And then when it goes to the 6th bar, you can play a diminished chord. So what's really cool about the diminished position here, just like this, you can play it like this too, starting on this G note here, is that every minor 3rd, you can play the same fingering. And I'm just changing it up a little bit. I'm playing part of the diminished scale, where I played something like this. And I played this chord. And with it here, over that A diminished chord. Oops. So I play like part of a diminished scale. And then I went to the E. To the 3rd of E. And I played the 5th here. Now I knew I had a 2-5-1 going to the B chord, the 5 chord, which is C minor, C sharp, minor 7, F sharp, F sharp, 7, and to B. So I went like this, to the E, and then I went, here's the 7th of E, and here's the C sharp minor arpeggio going down. Back to the 3rd of F sharp 7. Right? I went to B, and a really quick E7, which is the 5 of A. I'm in A now, and I want to play leading to the E, so I played the B7 arpeggio again. So it adds a lot of tension. It's a little bit to think about, but really I'm just playing the 5 chord leading to whatever chord I'm going to. And when you only have a measure a piece from the 5, like people. That's what it sounds like, right? You have the 1, 5. So what I'm doing is, after the E, I'm going right there. off the B. And on the B, the 5 chord, I'm playing once again. I'm playing a 2-5 going back to E. So when I play this B, I'm going. Instead of this B chord, I'm playing. Going to that. So hopefully you found that helpful. You're enjoying it. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for the super chat. And I'll go through this riff one more time. Hopefully I could play it. I messed up a little bit on the first time, the first pass. Give you guys a round of applause. We'll try it one more time with this loop, with this camera angle. And we'll see what happens here. All right. So once again, I'm starting on just a regular blues, 12-bar blues here. And, play along with me if you like. Here, I'll tell you what. We'll do a pass with you playing, and then I'll come in the next time around. So let's do it. Ready? Let's do it, yeah? All right. Thank you, guys. So hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed this. And all that good stuff. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And hopefully that you found this useful and that you could apply some of these riffs, some of these licks to your own blues playing. Take your time. Just kind of, have some fun with it. And I post a new guitar video every week. And at least I try to. And I go live every Sunday, so come back here next week at 1 o'clock. If you have any ideas or anything you want me to go over, anything that you would find helpful, please let me know here in the chat or in the comments section. That'd be really cool. I also go live on Facebook every Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Time. And I play originals and some fun covers. And so does my friend Kelly here. She goes live every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock at Kelly's Music Corner on Facebook, where she tells bedtime stories and lullabies and sings a few songs with her dad, who plays on Fridays at 7 o'clock on the same page. So check out Kelly. She is awesome. And also check out Ian. He's posts stuff on LinkedIn, but he's going to put his latest tune on his YouTube channel, which I suppose would be under Uncle Ian, because that's what name comes up here right now. And so that is very cool. And, I just want to look at something real quick here. Yeah, because I see my YouTube studio. I never looked at this before. I'm kind of blindly just kind of looking at something, which is another angle to look at this YouTube stuff, YouTube studio. I usually use Ecamm Live. That's how I stream. But I'm looking now at YouTube Studio behind the scenes, and it looks just never seen it before, and it's pretty cool. So it's all there. It's all good. Just wanted to see that. So thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Kelly, and Uncle Ian, and Tom G. And very, very cool. Rockin' the Rockies, David Belcher. I appreciate it so much. Hopefully you found this useful and helpful. All that good stuff. Sign up to my email list at jerrycherry.com. Have some good news coming up that you want to be the first to hear about it. And it's something really, really cool. I've been working on it very, very hard for the last few months, and it's happening soon. So sign up to jerrycherry.com, and you'll be the first to hear about that. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'm going to go out and, enjoy the weather out here today. It's warming up out here in Brooklyn, New York. The birds are singing. The dogs are barking. The kids are crying. It's a typical Sunday here. So enjoy your Sunday. Let me know in the comments what you want to hear next week. I'll be here next Sunday if there's anything, you'd like me to go over. And I would love to know, because I do this for you just as much as I do it for myself. So hopefully you enjoy it. So enjoy your Sunday. And remember, be cool, be kind, and be cherry. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Check out Uncle Ian Beck. Love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Ciao. Oh, actually, I'll say goodbye like properly. Thank you, guys. Be cool. Be kind. Be cherry. From moi. Still getting used to this thing. Love you. Peace.